Okay, we're going to tell you about how two regular people like us got into Club 33. And it was amazing in so many ways and kind of normal in others, not exactly what I expected.
The way we got in, I think, was super interesting.
Yes,
And this is I think it's a fun story.
it is.
Hey Maddie, where are we going?
The most exclusive club on earth.
Club 33. It's our kind of club.
We're talking about this place for how many years?
Forever, since we found out about it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm excited.
We made a new friend who's taking us.
The coolest guy ever.
Seriously. Like our hero.
So I'm going to start it off because I'm the one that kind of got it all started.
Not really. If it wasn't for me, we would have never gotten up.
Well, actually, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have because I'm the one that got it all started. So we'll let you guys decide and see what you think.
Yeah,
So,
Caitlin or Matt.
okay, so we were at Hollywood Studios at the Brown Derby getting drinks, which we always do because we love it there.
You need a flight of margaritas or it's just not worth living.
And we knew the Club 33 is right by the bathrooms there. There's an elevator there, and there's a little pass tab thing at the elevator that says 33 on it. So we've always noticed that, and
All there is right beside the elevator, it just says 33, and that's it.
And you almost never see anyone coming in or out of there. So I went to the bathroom, I came out, and then I saw these three guys going up. And I just kind of like took note, like, oh, cool. I think that's the first people I've ever seen going up there. I'm like, that's awesome. Good for them. Went back, we had our drinks.
You mean good for them, super jealous?
Yeah, both. So we went back, had our drinks, finished our lunch, and then we were leaving. And as we were leaving, I noticed the same guys in front of us in the
He's
crowd.
like, oh my God, those are the people going up to Club 33. And we could tell too because they had like all the merch, they had all the bags. And so at that point, I was a little tipsy and had some confidence.
And Caitlin's like, oh, should I go up and talk to him about it? I'm like, I don't know. Sure, why
I'm
not?
just like, I just want to know what it's like up there. I don't need you to like take me up, but I just need you to tell me what it's like.
Yeah, so we struck up a conversation with them. They were really, really friendly.
Super nice. I'm like, please just I'm like, what's it like up there? Is it everything you dream of? And he's like, it's amazing. And they actually ended up giving me his bag. He's like, do you want the merch bag? He's like, I know this is weird. I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do want the merch bag.
And now it's up in our Disney closet.
Yes.
It's literally just a bag that says 33 on it.
But
and
it's
white.
amazing.
Yeah, so super nice of him. They were all very friendly. And they basically just said, yeah, it's pretty cool up there. It's a good time.
We parted our separate ways.
Yep.
We went actually back to the hotel. We had a nap, which is weird because we never nap in Disney. So this was all part of the universe's plan. And then we actually went over to Epcot and we were going to go get Japanese food sushi in Japan. And it was totally full. So we were like, okay, let's just go. When in doubt, go get a tequila flight at La Cava Tequila. So we went over there, sat down, or maybe like halfway through our drinks and look over and it's the same guys. And he's like, oh my God, you're stalking us now. And I'm like, yep, pretty much. So like fate put us together, kind of just chat a little bit more, not really, kind of keeping to ourselves. And at the end, he's like, oh, what's your Instagram? And so I give it to him and he's like, I'm going to message you and I'm going to take you guys to Club 33.
Yeah.
And at that point, we're like, amazing, but this is probably never going to happen. And
yeah, he's like, no guarantees. He's like, we're going to be back there most likely on 2 days from now or whatever. They were here for a conference. So he's like, I got to work tomorrow, but I'm planning on going back to Hollywood Studios the next day. And if you guys want to join me, I'll give you a shout and we'll see if we can make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he actually did message and he said, be at wherever at like 11 o'clock and I'll take you up, which was amazing. Yes. So he stuck to his promise. He took us up and this guy was awesome. We had so much to talk about. We won't tell you about him because that's his own stuff, but him and his wife actually were Disney fans like us. They have a bunch of kids and they love Disney like we do. So we had a lot in common.
And what's crazy is the process of getting into Club 33 because he explained that quite a bit to us. And it's definitely not easy. And let me tell you, this guy turns out, think of one of the biggest tech companies in the world, and he's high up in that company. Like he is a very important person and very wealthy. But even for him, he was on the wait list, I think, for Disney World for 15 years.
And he's still on for Disneyland.
Yeah, he lives in California, and he's been on the wait list for Disneyland, I think, for like 20 plus years. And I guess it's harder to get into Disneyland, but Disney World is still very difficult to get in. So he put his name on the list. You have to write them a whole letter of why you think you should be a member. His past with Disney goes back to his grandfather, who used to sell products to Walt Disney when he was first building the park. So like,
he had a great story to be able to write.
And then one day he gets a random phone call from Disney and they say you have to be in Orlando tomorrow for your interview.
So he's like, I have to get on this plane. So he, got there right away, made the interview, and then they ask you a bunch of questions like, why do you want to be part of Club 33? And all of that jazz. And then you start paying your annual dues. You get a lot of perks with it too, he was telling us, which is cool. But overall, I think it's part of a community that you want to be part of. So it's not the perks you get or even the club itself. It's just being part of this super cool elite community in Disney.
And one thing that kind of surprised me up there is everyone was really friendly.
Mhm.
And it seemed like they almost all knew each other to an extent.
Yeah.
Like he was saying hi to everybody else sitting around, and the greeter at the front knew everybody's name.
Knew his family,
Like, oh,
everything.
how are the kids? How's the family? And talking to them by name. So it's just a super friendly and awesome club.
So now let's tell you about the club itself, because you're probably waiting for that this whole video. We were able to take pictures in it. The guy we were with, he was like, take as many pictures as you want. He's like, I don't care. He's like, but please do not post them. And I am a rule-breaking girl, let me tell you, but not when it comes to Disney. So we will not be posting any of the pictures. They're just for us, for the memories.
We'll show you photos of us after.
Yeah, true. Because that's exciting to people.
The Disney 33 glow we had.
Yeah, true. We did have big smiles. Matt was able to get a Club 33 hat, Club 33 shirt.
Yep.
They
only had a medium, so it's a little tight and small on me, but I took it anyway.
It'll make your muscles look so big.
Yeah, huge muscles.
Each one is themed differently. So the Hollywood Studios one was like bright colors, kind of vintage.
To me, it almost felt kind of like the Contemporary Resort.
True.
It had that kind of plain, but elegant and nice and new and clean, but it wasn't over the top whatsoever. And it really, like, it could have come out of the Contemporary Resort.
And they had some super cool, like, memorabilia pieces and Disney artifacts that you could look at, which was really cool to see.
Yeah, a bunch of photos.
They have special menus with special foods and drinks. So you pay for everything when you're up there. It's not included, but it's cool to be able to have access to it. So it was not like the best restaurant I've ever been to in my life, but just how friendly everyone was, how welcome you felt. It was a super cool experience.
And the food was really good.
Was.
We got some gnocchi, which was really, really good gnocchi.
They had popcorn.
We had some drinks. The drinks were good.
Oh, beautiful drinks.
Yeah.
And then you got to go to the cabinet with the merch. That was our most exciting part, because now we have Club 33 items. We actually don't wear them to the park because we're not going to be like those wannabe people that are like, oh, look at us, we're Club 33 members, when we're not. But
this is really the only time I've worn this.
It's true.
So.
It just sits on our shelf. It's just a cool little item for us to have.
So overall, what did you think of our experience at Club 33?
I still, as much as it's not as crazy and fancy and elaborate as you'd think it was, I still want to be part of this club. The community alone is excellent. Everyone's friendly. It's cool. It's nice to be able to have that extra area where you can go and relax and chill without the hustle and bustle of Disney. From only being at the one club, I think it's super cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was awesome. I still want to become a member. Absolutely, one day. That would be super cool.
That's a dream.
That is the dream. And apparently,
House of Disney Golden Oaks, Club 33.
Yeah.
Come on, universe.
And apparently, the one we did go to is kind of the more boring one. That's what he said. All the other ones are really, really well themed, and this one was a little more plain, but it was still super cool, and I really enjoyed every minute.
Tell us about your experience at Club 33.
I mean, that was insane. It was awesome. Like, super cool. People were super nice. Everyone's super friendly.
It's like a community of like a family, and everyone's so sweet.
Yeah, like super nice to each other. And then the food and the drinks were like, that gnocchi was some of the best gnocchi I've ever had.
The drink was so good. It had like a cream cheese, beef pollen, something on the side. It was so
Your drink
good.
was really good, but I thought mine was even better. I don't even know. Mine was a margarita. It didn't taste like a margarita. It tastes.
Yeah, it's like purple.
I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh, I look tired.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
cool.
we for sure need to be members of Club 33.
We will be.
Because it's nice. It's not like pretentious and stuffy up there. It's just like everyone's just kind and
Super
it's a community.
friendly. Super nice. Yeah.
You're
All
gonna
the
do it.
people and the waiters and the staff and stuff were super good.
Totally.
All right, that's our Club 33 experience and everything we know about it.
Thanks for watching. Don't
Like,
forget,
subscribe.
yeah, and turn on notifications.
Yeah, right now.